But the reason we're here today, of course, is you have the your Metroplex Wrestling Who Runs the World sequel show coming up this Saturday. How you how you feeling about it? Is it coming together well?
I think it's coming together well. I think all the hard stuff is done. It's just the technical stuff now, trying to get crew and everyone on board, moving rings around, all the boring stuff that no one cares to hear. But as far as the women goes, I know that they are pumped, they're amped. We actually had a group chat this morning about the show and everything, and everyone's very pumped, very excited, as they should be, because we're going into a Halloween show as well.
Great. And obviously your first show was seemed like a pretty rousing success, and now you moved to the second show into a bigger building. I mean, was that did that take you by surprise? This how positive of a response these all women shows you've been running have been received so far?
Yeah, I know that like there's a little bit of a hole in the independent circuit for like a all women's wrestling show. Like we have Shine Wrestling down in Florida, but there used to be companies that ran like once a month, like AIW Girls Night Out, WSU, Shimmer, and I feel like there's like a really big void, even Mission Pro Wrestling that took their hiatus. There's a really big void that needs to be filled because the talent just keeps growing and getting better and better over and over again. So it just seemed like the proper thing to do is to give them a platform for all of their hard work. A lot of the women, if there's not another local woman in their area, they're normally working with the guys. And while that's awesome and great, that's not stuff that you can send in to get scouted. So that's kind of my goal is to provide a platform where they can learn how to work the TV style, learn how to do what they want to do with their careers, but also be able to tell stories, create characters, and just kind of evolve with the times of what women's wrestling is.
Sure. And is this something you're hoping to make into a regular series, these all women shows going forward?
Yeah, my goal long term is to make this at least once a month or once every other month. I know right now we're doing once a quarter because I am trying to figure out how to do this. This is my first time kind of traveling and doing a show. And I have the awesome guidance of my husband, Matthew, who's actually done this a little bit more than me. But like as far as me having the reins on an all women show, this is my passion project. So it's like it's all on me if it fails or succeeds. So like I got to make sure I succeed for my girls because I have a lot riding on this, not just my own personal ego. It's a lot. A lot of people are depending on me to make sure this goes off without a hitch. And the first one was absolutely amazing. I was more shocked that we had to turn away over 100 people at the door that walked up, and I was like, I'm so sorry, we're at capacity, and that's like really difficult because I was like trying to cram in people, and then like we had to, legalities of fire marshals and stuff, but we turned away almost 100 people, so it made sense to go to a bigger venue. And I got a big Mamma Jamma at Southern Junction, and they've been really awesome and really thankful to have us there. And we're very appreciative of them letting us use their space. So we're going to have a lot of fun in a way bigger venue. I think my building right now, MPX, when we are at home, it sits about 250 to 300. And now we're looking at running anywhere from a 500 to 1,000 person building. If I get 400 to 500, I am certainly happy, and we are on track to get there. So I just want to show that women's wrestling has all the power in the world, and it just doesn't extend to TV.
Great. Can we expect? I don't think you wrestled on the first show, and I don't think you're booked on this coming. Can we expect you to wrestle on any of these shows coming up?
Maybe. For me personally, it's about the girls, right? You can see me on AEW and Ring of Honor. This is their platform. This is for them. So if I'm wrestling on this show, it would probably have to be a pretty big deal for me to do that. But I want to show that women's wrestling on an independent level can draw. And yes, we are having the amazing women from AEW come over to help us out, to help this talent like mold into something special. Like we have Chris Statlander, AEW Women's World Champion, former ROH World Champion Deanna Perrazzo, Death Riders Marina Shafir, and the list goes on and on. We have NWA's Ella Envy, and I know I'm missing quite a few, but our roster is absolutely stacked. But the goal is to just give them a platform to do what they do best.
Sure. And you had a few pretty big surprises on the first show, such as the appearance of Mercedes Moné. Do you have any other surprises in store for this show coming up?
Without giving away, I don't want to say yes because I'm still waiting
Oh,
on a video package for it. But I do maybe have a little surprise in the can. I think it's something that no one can expect, but I think a lot of what we're doing this time is just enhancing the talent that we have used the first show that we're going to continue using on in the future and kind of molding them into stars that we need to see. I know we have special entrances planned. I think we have two. I'm dressing up as well. So the guess is probably like that's why my hair is orange. I've never done orange. I don't know how I feel about it. But so that's a, teaser. I'm cosplaying for Halloween, but we're just looking to have a great time and enjoy each other.
Great. Um, and I know during the last show you presented a new championship belt. Are these is that something you're looking to, I guess, bring forward or start a tournament for that or something for this upcoming show?
Yes. Yes. All right. So originally, the American Joshi Championship was a trademark of Championship Wrestling down in Austin, Texas. Without them, I wouldn't be the wrestler I am today. I got to wrestle so many women from around the world, like Mischief, Jessica Havoc, women that were on TV, that could help me grow as an individual. So I wanted to kind of pay an ode to Darren Childs, Rachel Summerlin, and ACW by recreating the American Joshi Championship. So yes, I will be announcing what we are doing with that. Yes, there is a plan to crown a champion, hopefully at the beginning of next year, but I will give all the logistics and all of that jazz as soon as I have it. But we will be making an announcement about it at the show.
Awesome. Um, and I was just curious with this all women's show, AEW or Ring of Honor, neither of them I don't believe have ever run an all women's show. Is that I assume that's something you'd like to see. Do you know if that's ever been an idea that they've thought of?
Absolutely. I know TK has absolutely thought about that. I think it's just about timing when it comes to those things. And he's been very open about it. We have the best roster in the world. I know everyone says it, but we actually do have the best roster in the world. We have Mercedes Monet, Tony Storm, myself, the Minion Overlord, and forever ROH champion. But we have a very stacked roster and we have a lot of eager women. I like to say Ring of Honor is the gal show because we have women's wrestling across the board from Layla Gray to Billy Starks to that hussy Cerie that showed up out of nowhere while I was on vacation. Don't know what's up with that. Don't want to know. We have Alex Windsor. We have a beautiful platform where we get to see these women grow on Ring of Honor and then see them progress through AEW. So, yes, absolutely. I know it's something that TK has in mind, especially with the tag team tournament. I just think we have to have baby steps and establish people more to get there. But yes, I do know that that is on his brain. It has been on his brain since I have been at AEW. So I will say that. So I know it's just about timing.
Right. That reminds me. I'm glad you brought her up. Sorry. A lot of people think she's the best wrestler in the world, regardless of gender right now. Is that someone you'd like to step in the ring, maybe put your belt on the line against?
Oh, me? I mean, I can't wrestle myself. I know I'm one of the best wrestlers in the world. I know everyone wants to see Athena versus Athena, but you know what? I don't think that I can do that. I just don't know if I can wrestle with a mirror. I mean, yes, it would be a actually probably 10-star classic if we're being honest with that right now. But I just can't wrestle myself. I wish I could. It would be a banger.
That makes sense. All right. I think that's everything I had for you. Is there anything else you wanted to let people know about the show coming up?
Yeah, we still have tickets available at metroplexwrestling.com. You can watch on twitch.tv/Metroplex Wrestling. If you would like to watch from home, it's subscriber only, which I believe is $7.99 a month, or if you support Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch sub, which also could be applied to us. So you could go for free 99 with that. But we still have tickets available. I think there's like one or two front row left. There's a couple second row, but mostly general admission. Come support these amazing world traveled women as they beat the heck out of each other for your entertainment.
All right. Well, again, thank you so much for your time, Athena, and look forward to the show.
No, thank you, Paul.
Thanks.